自助餐以形式多样、菜式丰富、营养全面、用餐简便而深受消费者喜爱。然而，能让这些美味食品长时间在保温情况下保持艳丽色泽和原味口感，就对餐炉设备有严格要求了。可以说，一个餐厅的餐炉设备能直接影响到食客对食物的感受和口感。那么，到底该如何选择？自助餐炉又有哪些内在讲究？本期节目为您邀请到一位从业者，他们的企业有着近100年的历史。
亲爱的观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎收看本期节目，我是主持人李思思。提到自助餐，大家都并不陌生。我觉得自助餐除了要厨师的烹饪水平很高之外，另外就是我们的餐炉设备怎么能够保证我们的餐食新鲜有味道，同时又更能够保持它的一种比较良好的艳丽的色泽，都和我们的餐炉设备是息息相关的。那今天我们请到的这位嘉宾呢，他就在一个有着近100年历史的企业深耕了很久，来听一听他的感受吧。让我们欢迎日升餐厨科技广东有限公司总经理于立明，欢迎您。
于立明先生出身于中国香港，毕业于美国索斯摩大学，获得经济学学士学位。于1992年在美国卡内基梅隆大学获得工商管理硕士学位，接受中国西方教育，曾经在美国华尔街历练。1992年加入家族企业日升集团，毅然回国挑起家族企业传承的重任，在品牌发展和国际贸易领域有比较长的工作经验。他所经营的 Sunnex 新力士品牌在全世界47个国家和地区有注册，经销网络覆盖国内和海外60多个国家。
您好，刚刚我说我们这个企业大概近100年的历史了，到今年应该是具体是多少年了？
我们这个企业最早是1929年我爷爷创立的一个家族企业，到了今天都已经有92年了。我们最早是在香港创立的，那个时候我们最初的产品是手电筒，手电筒也是香港最早的一个工业产品之一。到了60年代的时候，因为全世界的这个城市啊都会电气化，那所以呢手电筒的销量就大幅下滑。那个时候呢，就我爸爸也是从美国读书回来的，他那个时候是读到那个博士，机械工程博士。那个时候他本来是在通用汽车美国通用汽车工作做研发的。他回来呢就开始为家族这个企业做转型，就转型到那个不锈钢的餐厨用品。
那您是什么时候进入企业的呢？
我们这个企业最早是进入这个不锈钢餐厨用品，是从那个胡椒粉中跟那个盐中这样一个套装做起的。然后我们做茶具，做咖啡用品然后那些的套装锅。到了90年代，我们就开始进入这个自助餐用品这边。我自己呢是92年从美国回来的，我也是在美国读书读大学，然后回来的话，我们那个时候就已经开始在做这个自助餐用品了。
那个时候进入到这个行业，这个行业是不是还是有很大空间的？当时，
这个行业应该还是比较大空间的。那个时候，我们做的话就是一个定位在一个中高端嘛。当时外国的品牌比较成熟的有 Spring 有 WMF 有几个品牌，他们做的价位都比较高，然后其他的都是一些不注重做品牌的、质量比较差的一些的产品，所以在中高端这个档位就是这个档次是比较有市场空间的。
当时也是整个家族企业看到了这部分的市场空间，所以进行了一个转向，是吧？那个时候是在哪一年？
大概是90年左右吧。
那个时候客户群体是哪些人、哪些企业呢？
自助餐这种用餐方式，应该是大概是在80年代传入中国的。我还记得呢，我们小时候就是80年代的时候，我爸爸很喜欢带我们去吃自助餐。 那个时候他已经在想着这个转型了，可能接触的多了啊，就是去做转型。自助餐最早就是大酒店5星级酒店，他们在周末就会有一个很盛大的一个自助餐，就有很多的菜式，然后收一个比较非的一个价格，然后就招待一些客人，然后去吃一些西餐啊、中餐啊，混合着东南亚食品混合着来吃嘛。后来的话呢，这个就变成普遍化了、大众化了。就现在的自助餐，这个很多是用在这个酒店的早餐上面用的。
所以对于我们这家企业来说，我们进入到这个行业的时候是，内地市场刚刚自助餐兴起的时候，相当于是吧？
不是，我们进入这个内地市场是2002年，中国是2001年进入世界贸易组织的嘛。那一年以后，那我们家族就开了一个会，就觉得发展内地市场的时机已经到来。2002年第一次在北京的一个酒店用品的展览会啊，摆上了我们的产品，然后我们就招募了很多的国内的经销商，对我们都很感兴趣，然后我们就开始发展我们的在国内的经销商网络。到了现在的话，我们是有100多个吧，一个国内的经销商在代理我们的产品。我们也有很多的这些经销商朋友，已经是对我们是很长时间的一个支持。
所以现在目标的客户呢，就是我们现有的这些客户，分为几个领域、几个群体呢？大概
我们现在的话呢，一个就是这些经销商，他们就会通过招投标啊那些去把这些自助餐的设备卖到一些新开的酒店嘛。然后还有一些做补货的，然后就会在一些的酒店用品市场那些去售卖我们这些自助餐用品。另外一种的话呢，就是要卖到一些机关饭堂去，比如说中央党校啊，或者是这个消防大队呀，学校啊，很多机关，凡是那个用餐时间要拉得比较长的，那甚至于我们电视台啊，因为这个大家这个时间都不一样嘛，就不可能说一桌人一起来吃，那就是很适合吃自助餐，因为食物就保温着放在那边，而且有盖子啊，那个保证那个食物的那个安全。然后你们那个时间呢现在那个时间你有时间去吃了，那食物就放在那边等着你嘛。
所以其实我们吃自助餐有的时候更注重的是餐食的新鲜美味度，但其实我们的这个餐炉的设备其实能更好的保证这个食物。我觉得最基本的标准是保温，再其次就是怎么能够保证它像刚出炉一样的鲜美，在这方面应该有很多的技术投入吧。
对的，那个我们是最初做的餐炉是一种切盖式的。那下面有一个水正，然后水正的话呢，因为是通过水温，水呢100度就会沸腾嘛，所以那个食物呢就永远不会超过100度，那就不会把食物烤焦这样子。然后下面就有这个保温的那个酒精杯。后来的话呢，就变成用电热板那现在的话，很多餐炉的话，要么就是用这个电磁炉或者电热板来提供这个温度。我们现在一些主打的产品就提倡一个叫精准温控，就是说把温度的那个控制就通过温控的探头来探测到食物大概是什么的温度，然后呢，我们就有一个回路来通过这个电子温控的方式来控制这个食物的温度，来保证这个口感。
说到这个主打产品，我们今天也准备了几张图片，就着图片我们一块来介绍吧。来，请看，这个是
我们主打的这个刚刚说的这种精准温控餐炉这个是布拉诺系列，它就是下面还是有一个水正在保证这个食物的温度嘛可是通过这个水正，我们也检测到这个水的温度。然后这个温度呢会相对来讲那个反应比起用电热板的话精准很多。下面有一个这个温控的按钮嘛，你可以调整到，比如说蔬菜 那个过了一个什么80几度的话，蔬菜就会变黄。如果你再把蔬菜的话放在一个比较低的温度啊，比如说50几度，那就会蔬菜的保证那个翠绿的时间会长一点。可是如果你一些很浓汁的这种咖喱的这类的食品的话，如果那个温度太低的话，它就会凝固，就会影响你的食欲。这个是罗马，其实也就是那个刚刚的那个
不同的形状哈。
不同的形状，就是这个视窗更大然后那个玻璃盖呢，就是用一种不同的一个叫做激光焊接的形式来放的那个玻璃盖上去的。这个维也纳就是我们一个中档的一个产品现在也是比较好卖的，因为它的价格也非常实惠。看我们的产品都是非常欧式的风格嘛，这个也是一脉相承的一种风格。这个的话，它有很多种配搭，下面可以加上这个温控的，或者是电热板的一个底座，或者是用这种有4个角的这种底座，有好几种搭配的方式。这些就是牛奶顶，我们有一个很类似的，做这个叫咖啡顶，也是可以设计温度的。因为牛奶咖啡这些，那个就直接那个探头就可以探测到那个食物的温度了。然后这款的话，那对于那些咖啡等等一些的话，太过于高温是影响口感的。这个是我们最新推出的一款产品，这个叫做干湿餐炉。它就是去掉我刚刚说的那个水蒸，因为过度的热量，比如说那水蒸的用处就是以前的火酒杯那些是你无法控制，你放1个就不够热，2个就过热那所以呢就中间有个水蒸，这个是去掉了水蒸，因为我们在想呢，这个餐炉为什么中间要加一盘水在里面呢？然后我们的服务生又要加水，又要倒水，又要定时的去看看那个水会不会太少所以我们就研发了这款产品，就是通过这个更精准的这个温控然后呢就达到了这个不需要里面放水的这样的一个效果。
看得出来，我们整个这个发展的历程，它形势在转变，但是更重要的是，我们对于这部分产品研发的投入其实是不断加大的。
是的，因为我爸爸回来以后，一直都非常注重这个研发的这个投入他一直都是说跟着我们工程师他最注重的就是产品研发。然后到我来接手以后，我们也是很大力的去栽培一些工程师，我们会拿到很多市场上面的反馈，尤其是其实我们进入国内市场，对我们最大的一个好处就是很快速的收到这些反馈，因为在外国的经销商有的时候只会告诉你的产品太贵你的产品不好卖。可是在国内的话，就我们经销商真的是对我们是非常有用的，他们会跟我们说，你的主力架不行你这个的话一拉开放下来它就会掉下来，你们能不能够研发一种就是说可以缓慢下来的，那我们才会去发展这个主力架。那我们这个才会不断的投入嘛。我们从第1代的那个时候，我可以说新力士的做这个主力架可能是行里面最差的几个之一。现在的话，我可以说我们的主力架可能是行里面最好的。
有着厚重的历史，日升集团经过3代传承，目前在大陆全资拥有2家企业：日升餐厨科技广东有限公司和日升百年餐厨用品深圳有限公司，是一个集产品开发、设计、生产、销售等功能于一体的不锈钢厨具酒店用品及家庭用品的实体。投资总额超过1亿元，被政府评定为高新技术企业。部分产品已获得 NSF、CE、UL、CCC 等认证。公司创造性的研发生产出具有独立自主知识产权的精准温控自助餐炉。布拉诺系列产品填补了国内市场空白，取得了较好的经济效益和社会效益，为整个酒店用品自助餐设备行业提升了中国制造水平的档次。
Hi, I'm Michael Yu. I'm your host for today. I am the 3rd generation of the Yu's family, and we started this business in 1929. Now I'm the managing director for Sunnex Products Limited, and also the managing director for this company, Sunnex Century in Shenzhen. I'm also the managing director. And I'm very happy to have the opportunity to tell you a little bit about Sunnex and Sunbeam's history. Our first company founded by my grandfather was called Sunbeam Manufacturing Company. He founded that in Hong Kong to make flashlights. And flashlights, we were under a Lion brand, flashlights, until my father come back from the US. My father was a mechanical engineer, so he liked to tinker around. He liked to do new products. That's his lifetime joy, to make products. Then that's somehow I also inherit some of this trait, so that I also like to make new products. That's why always innovation is in the company's DNA. We like to introduce new products to the market, so that we can make something that is not that's to satisfy the satisfying needs that is not currently satisfied by the current products. Now, by the way, we keep going to tell you about the history of Sunbeam. Sunbeam was a manufacturing company, and then my father came back and he wanted to make a new start. In the 60s, he studied in the US in the Wisconsin University, and he was studying until to get his doctoral degree. And before he came back, he worked 11 years in General Motors company, and so he was an engineer at General Motors. And he come back and he wanted to do the industrial products. The first product he wanted to make is a mold, but he made a mold for the salt shaker and the pepper shaker. But at that time, he couldn't find a customer for the mold. So he found some of our flashlight dealers, and then they told him, well, it's probably easier for us to sell salt shaker, houseware, kitchenware, than if you tell us to sell a mold. So mold and die is not the expertise. So we started to make kitchenwares, and we made all kind of. We started from tea sets, and then to cookwares, and then we made sets of cookwares. At one time, we made for Macy's. We made some cookware sets for Macy's for the Cellar brand. And now, but later we started not to do cookwares, and we found a new niche for the company, and that is buffetware. We really, I think we started the first buffetware was probably back in 1987, and then in the 1997 we have more product lines, more complete product lines for the buffetware, and then we start to have a chafing dish, and we have a full range of steam table pans, and that is right when we really started to do professional hotel supplies, hotel catering products. Now, after we do that, and then we are one of the innovators. We make I'm sure that some of our audience may have bought a Sunnex soup warmer, and Sunnex soup warmer have a very special outlook. It has a PP shell, and also a very, very good price point. Now, we would like to tell you more about this Sunbeam company. Sunbeam company is not doing any more manufacturing. So we registered the Sunnex brand in 1970s. In the 1972, our first trademark came out for Hong Kong and also for the Great Britain, the UK. We made the registration, and now I think we have over I've had many trademarks registered all over the world. I think over 44 countries we have a trademark registration, and of course we sold more to the world. We sold to 70 countries all over the world our products. But anyway, I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about our company structures. I'll give you a brief introduction of our company structure. The Sunnex Group now have a Hong Kong company. Our Hong Kong company is called Sunnex Products Limited, and which many of you may place orders through our Hong Kong company, and also that we have a manufacturing company in the Taishan, in the Jiangmen area of Guangdong province in China, and this manufacturing company, we do a lot of different type of chafing dishes and all kinds of buffetware, and also we rely on this Jiangmen area. We also have a lot of very good suppliers too, including the bakeware that you may buy from us, and also the retin basket, all kind of these other products, and we have our own very good supply chain. And then we also have a company that also doing trading in Shenzhen. It's called the Sunnex Sentry, and some of you may be placing order through Sunnex Sentry, and then the products are all made in Taishan, Jiangmen area. And all this was set up originally in the 80s. We first moved our manufacturing to China in 1986, and then we bought land, and then have our first factory in Nan'ao, Shenzhen. That was in 1989, and the factory was in operation in 1992. Later, recent years, we moved our manufacturing to Taishan because the Shenzhen company was later sold to do real estate, to develop a new real estate. Well, after COVID, a lot of things changed. For example, originally I was based in Hong Kong, but now I almost spent a year and a half in China now. Now I'm living in Shenzhen, and also spend half the time at the factory in Taishan. And what we found is that when I'm there, I can make things more efficient, running more efficiently. So this year, we are going to spend another 4 million renminbi to upgrade our manufacturing facilities in our Jiangmen factory. Our Jiangmen factory, as you can see from some beautiful photos, is a very nice place. I would gladly invite you all to come visit us in Jiangmen. And also we can have hot spring in Jiangmen, and very fresh fruit, vegetable, and also seafood. That's a very good place to have a relaxing day in the Jiangmen area. And then let me tell you more about our product lines. Our product line is actually quite complete, but then what you need is probably that you have some people who are expertise in certain area, and which we are also we spend a lot of our engineering efforts to improve our products. And nowadays we have made some improvement. Over the years, Sunnex have obtained a lot of awards. For example, we have the Shenzhen Famous Brand Award in the 2008. I remember on that year when I walk up the stage, next to us is also Shenzhen Airline, and it was a great privilege for a manufacturing company to be on the same stage with Shenzhen Airline and such a famous company in China. And also in the 2012, we have the Hong Kong Famous Brand Award. All these, I think, to our staff and to the joy of our customer, is very important to us. But then to our customers, I think more important is that we have a lot of compliance certificates. It's always available for them to take from us. For example, in social responsibilities, we have over many years already, we have BSCI, SEDEX, and for the quality management system, the first time we obtained the ISO 9000 was 2008. By now, we already upgraded to the ISO 9000 2015 version. And for food contact requirements, FDA requirements, also LFGB for Germany, electrical appliances, we have
for China, we have the CCC safety standard. All our products are compliant to China's national standard. Also, all products are compliant to CE. And for products that's sold in the US, we also obtain UL certificates. All these, I think, are important to our customer. And Sunnex will always have these certificates available to our customers. Since COVID-19, there have been a lot of havocs in terms of overseas transportation. The freight costs have continued to be high since 2020. For example, last year when we met at the Canton Fair in October, a 40-foot container to UK Felix stove was $17,600 US dollar, and now is slightly less, but still not normal. Now is around 12,500, and to the US it's continued to be very high. It's to Long Beach, that was at the peak in October last year, was 15,800. Now is lower than the 10,000. Now is 9,500. To New York, it was in last October was 15,900, and now is 11,800. Although we see some reduction in the freight costs, but to Sunnex, we always try to find ways to save freight costs for our customers, because to our customers, freight cost is part of their product cost, and we have done a lot to do the packaging. For example, well, we used to ship these garbage bins, and now we repackage them, because we found that they can use both the smaller size for the washroom and the bigger size for the rooms. That's how we save. We can stack them together and ship them. That's one way we save freight costs for our customer. But most importantly, all our account executives are always trying to find the best value, the most appropriate container for our customer, so that the shipment can be on time and can be the lowest cost, as low cost as possible for our customer. In an inflationary environment, Sunnex will ensure that we have the adequate supply of raw materials and also critical parts. In 2021, we a little bit suffer from the changes in the chip makers, because some of our chip have to be because our products using chips to control the temperature. The feedback loop have to use certain kind of electrical circuit boards, and we have a little bit problem, but now all has been solved. So we're doing our best to avoid disruption of our supply chain, and we would also invest 4 million renminbi to upgrade our manufacturing facilities. For example, we have laser cutting machines. We have already this week come to our factory. That's a brand new one. Also, the speed is double the speed of the previous machines. And then we also like to do is to shorten our production time, as well as we like to have our customer to shorten the negotiating process and to arrange faster delivery. Because, as I said, the freight is sometimes hard to come by. The container is hard to come by, and certain times when you see a business opportunities and you want to catch it quickly enough, so that when if the product arrived in the wrong time, and then you are not going to make enough money for the for your promotion, for your marketing strategy. And now I would like to also talk about Sunnex Innovation. That's what I really like to talk about one time. Because Sunnex have always spent a lot of time to do innovation. Starting from my father's time, when we do the half-tank cutlery, when the cutlery is normally the flatwares, you have the whole piece of stainless steel, and now when we change it to so that half is using plastic, that will save material costs. And then we do a lot to do product design. For example, from teapots to cookware, we all have our own design, so it's not a copy from another manufacturer or another designer. And later, we spend a lot more time to do utility model patents. That's a unique patent, intellectual property rights for China, which is a little bit easier to obtain than invention patents. But to us, it's also very important because it does give us protection so that the copycats, the follower, cannot follow our mechanism exactly. Now, to tell you a little bit more, so we started to do a lot more intellectual property right registration in 2014. And since 2014 to 2019, we obtained 95 more new intellectual property rights for our products, including the design registration, the product look, and also the utility model patent, including the invention patent. Invention patent, and I have to tell you that we have two, and then now we have a new product that's incorporated with our latest invention. This is what we call the dry heat, or maybe better to describe it is that it's a waterless, water jacketless chafing dish. Ooh, it's a heavy guy. Now, what we see is a very innovative design. Normally, you have the a stainless steel rim cover, and this one has have a patent on the design of this using silicone cover. But the most important part is that when you take away the food pan, what you see is. What you can see now is that we don't have any water jacket. There isn't a place to put the water, and that will save your average service personnel. They don't need to put water in, and all the heat is using temperature sensor to control the heat, so that is evenly distributed and also accurately provided the accurate amount of heat for the food to keep warm. The way Sunnex see the revolution in the chafing dish, how we keep food warm, is that in the earlier times, all the chafing dish use a water jacket so that the heat can be evenly distributed from the jelly fill. The heating element is a jelly fill holder, so that you put the jelly fill in the underneath the chafing dish. When you have one, maybe the temperature is not good, not hot enough. The food is not hot enough. When you have two, maybe it's overheating. So then later we would have a lot of people who think about, oh, let's use electrical. So we have electrical heating plates, or maybe some of our earlier examples. We have multiple utility trays, so that you can put the heating plate inside, or you can use jelly fill. But but then that is the second stage. The last stage is what now we call the dry heat, the waterless model, whereas you have this the chafing dish completely without water and all controlled by a electrical circuit. What we project in the future is that maybe the chafing dish should look something like this. That the chafing dish will be incorporated with the heating element and also with a scale, so that you can do the precisely measured how many lobsters this guy have taken. Who knows? It could be something in the future. And Sunnex have always find ways to do a better corporate culture. Our vision, our mission, and our values is all well known throughout the company. And what's our vision? Sunnex vision to be a leading supplier of kitchenware and professional catering products to all over the world. And our mission is to use our products, our service, and to make our customers and our end users happy. Values means that we value integrity, honesty, innovation, professionalism, win-win with our customer, with our supplier, and also user-centric. So we are very happy that Sunnex products have, and now is very easy to be seen worldwide. For example, last time I was in Kenya, I was right after the balloon ride, looking at all these wild animals doing the migration. And when I walked down from the balloon, I found that our X32129 chafing dish is there waiting for us. And that was a very, very happy moment for me. And then when I go on a cruise ship, before I board, I see that people are serving me an ice drink. Well, that was not using our juice dispenser, but using our coffee warmer. So that is also a very innovative use of our products. After COVID-19, we all travel less, and we all have less meal taken outside, and we stay at home. We make our own dinner and stuff like that. But then this is a big change for Sunnex and also our distributors. And for example, over this time, we have introduced a lot more household items. Cast iron pans. We have made a separate kitchen and household catalog for our distributors, so that we have all these household products together there. And if you have any inquiries, especially our new products, what you have certain needs, remember there's a button, and also you can send inquiry directly through our webpage, through our account executives. We welcome suggestions and we welcome your orders. Anyway, very happy that you'll be me with all this time, and then I hope that to be able to see you next time. Thank you. This is Michael Yu from Sunnex.